Yeah, from 99. He's in the industrial area. Looks like he's on a pavement. Stand by.
Hello people and sheeple, PINACI news. Right then, the time has come to put this video together. It's definitely been a long time coming, but in this video you're going to see what happened when I got arrested, but more importantly I'm going to explain what happened after I got arrested, where I got abused and tortured at the police station, where they ended up having to take me to hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning and eventually took me to court, only for the CPS to kick me out the side door before I even entered the courtroom. I will show how the police fabricated police reports in order to justify my arrest, which is perverting the course of justice and perjury in a courtroom. Then what happened after that, and a civil court case turned out to be even more ridiculous. So I'm going to show what video evidence I have, which will have to be followed by my explanation of what happened after, along with paperwork and letters to prove it, because the police refused to provide any of my subject access requests, even though the ICO told them they were breaking the law and had broken the law regarding my requests, and where the police tried to hide all what happened and sweep it under the carpet, and were prepared to do everything possible to hinder this from going to court, no matter the cost. Everything I say in this video is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Right, this is the paperwork I'm holding in my hand, written and printed by myself before I go out. It's about YouTuber Max Paul's unlawful arrest. This is what I'm holding in my hand, standing across the street, as you can see in the video, just like any other journalist, BBC, Channel 4, Sky News, all stand outside places like Scotland Yard, etc. It's exactly what I was doing, and this is the paperwork that I'm reading from. Well, I'm at Southampton today, just about to go outside of Portswood Police Station, which is where I believe Max Paul's, YouTuber, was unlawfully arrested. Now, how I found out that it was this police station was because of this Sainsbury's in this position. So what I did, I knew he was from Southampton area. I searched on Google Maps every single Sainsbury's until I found this location. So if I turn around from this location, there, Portswood Police Station, where I'm going to set up my tripod in a minute. I'm not going to run the video raw because there's a lot of it, but I am going to show you what I was doing and how I was doing it, and this is the angle I was doing it all from. And the only time my main camera moved was when I see someone watching me from the window and I tried to zoom in to see who that was. Apart from that, my camera didn't move, it was static, while I was reading my news report from sheets of paper, as well as some legislation regarding photography, journalism and the Terrorism Act. And as we all know, and as stated by ex-Chief Constable Andrew Trotter of the Association of Police Chief Officers, now the NPCC, National Police Chief Council, and confirmed, this is on a main road. Anyway, I need to nab one of these officers. I've got questions for them. Let's have a look at this section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015. Here we go. Let me see. So, let's have a look. I've got questions. Yes. Put your body cam on. And you are? And you are?
PC Solly, how are you?
PC Sully, what's your number?
27133.
And
you can
you
see it
are?
there.
PC Wellstead 27750.
Right. I've got some questions, don't run away.
No, that's fine.
No,
I've got a couple of questions, my friend.
You're detained.
Right, okay.
For the purpose of a grilling.
Okay, awesome. Do you mind me asking why you're outside filming today?
Is it against the law?
I did not say it was against the law, did I?
Well,
I said, do you mind me asking?
Yes, I do. I'm engaged in a lawful activity.
Okay.
Have you got any comment on police abusing their powers out of this police station? Do police abuse their powers, do you know, out of this police station?
Are you a journalist?
Do police abuse their powers out of this police station? Have you got any comment to make?
Not to you, my friend.
No? Do you abuse your powers at all? Do you ever abuse them? Section 5, terrorism legislation, anything like that? Do you abuse it? No? What about you? Do you abuse your powers at all?
Are you currently going to tell me who you are?
Am I obliged to tell you who I am?
No, very quick question, sir.
Right.
I am asking, are you going to tell me who you are?
Rice versus Connolly, 1966, states that I don't have to identify myself or help a police officer unless I've been lawfully arrested for a crime.
It's a yes or no answer, isn't it? So are we going with no?
Of course I'm not.
Right, okay, that's absolutely fine. Right, that being the case, you have a jolly nice day filming outside here. You have a jolly nice day filming outside here.
Oh, you know, I haven't undetained you yet. I've got more questions. Where are you going?
I suggest you speak to the media department if you have questions, perhaps, please.
I've got more questions. Do you abuse terrorism legislation? So many questions for him. And off they went to leave me to have a jolly nice day, to record my news report and the police station. Let's have a look at some terrorism legislation. Terrorism Act 2000. He don't want to give you no questions either, or she. They're all up there now looking at me out the windows. As soon as you see me point the camera. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, look. Close their curtains. Close their blinds. Close their blinds down, look. This is what they should do. Create your own privacy. But I'm pretty sure Max Paws wasn't expecting that. Collects or makes a record of information that they find likely to be useful to a person committing or preparing an act of terrorism, or he possesses a document or record containing information of that kind. Now, you've got some defences under this section. Now, Section 3A, the cases in which a person has a reasonable excuse for the purpose of subsection. The cases in which a person has a reasonable excuse for the purposes of subsection 3 include, but are not limited to, those in which, at the time of the person's actions or possession, the person did not know and had no reason to believe that the document or record in question contained or was likely to contain information of a kind likely to be useful to a person committing an act of terrorism. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change lenses and take some photos. That's what I'm going to do now. Apologies for the poor quality audio in this body cam footage. I was testing out a different body cam on this particular day and the audio wasn't very good.
Hello sir, how are you today?
What's your name?
What's my name? What's your name, sir?
What's your name?
Yes, what's your name?
What's your name?
My collar number is 27713.
Have you not got a name on?
No, I don't wear a name.
No?
No.
What's your name?
27695, police officer.
What's your name?
Am I obliged to give you my name?
At the moment, no, but my sergeant's just finding the legislation to be able to require that, yes.
Right.
Cool.
Could you ask why you're taking pictures of the police station?
I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. And Royce versus Connolly, 1966.
Okay.
Case law. I don't have to give you my name. Unless I've been lawfully arrested for committing a crime, which I do believe journalism isn't.
Actually,
And always taking pictures.
You don't have to give your name unless you're being arrested, but it can provide a necessity for arrest if you don't, if you've committed an offence.
Well, I haven't committed an offence. I'm standing out in public, taking pictures.
Sir, I was just correcting your knowledge of law.
Which is what I'm allowed to do. In fact, I'm going to. I've got some questions for you, actually.
If you would like any sort of spokesperson from Hampshire Police to phone you can contact our media team, sir.
I've got some questions. Don't run away.
I'm not running away.
Yeah, you're not free to leave. I'm detaining you for the purposes. I'm detaining you for the purposes of a grilling.
Of a grilling.
Yeah.
Is it section 50?
Section 50, police reform.
As you can hear and see in this footage, it's been pre-planned to come out here to obtain my details. They're just waiting to figure out what legislation they can abuse to get my name. And what happens after I'm arrested is full-on war for my details. I'm not being antisocial.
Section 50 of the police reform.
I'm not being antisocial.
Antisocial behaviour is anything that can be seen as being cause annoyance to another member of the public.
I haven't caused annoyance to anybody.
It is subject. I am requiring your details. I warn you that failure or refusal to provide me your details is an offence that may lead you liable to arrest.
Do you abuse your powers at all?
I'm not abusing my powers at all.
Of course you are. You abuse them now.
Yeah, Bobby's going for it with it now.
Do you think it's okay to arrest people without reasonable grounds?
Well, the grounds are that I've required your details under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act and you're refusing to give me those details. Those are the grounds for the offence. And if you refuse to give me your details, the necessity for the arrest would be to ascertain your address.
I have not committed antisocial behaviour to any members of the public. I'm here minding my own business, creating a news report for my news channel.
That's absolutely fine if that's what you believe, sir, but I haven't...
No, it's not what I believe, it's what I know. It's not what I believe, it's what I know, it's a fact.
Okay.
Section 50, police reform.
2002. Changed now,
Yeah, Bambi's got that bit already.
In fact, hang on, let's have a look. Thank you. And you know full well I'm not being antisocial.
Antisocial behaviour.
You're just trying to abuse your powers. But from the Association of Police Chiefs, okay, a memo was sent out on the 26th of August 2010, which I confirmed with an email that's still valid today, that there are no powers prohibiting the taking of photography, film or digital images in a public place. Therefore, members of the police and the members of the public and the press should not be prevented from doing so. We need, this is for you lot by the way, we need to cooperate with the media and amateur photographers. Would you like to read it for yourself?
You can read it out to me, sir, if you want.
They play a vital role in their images, as their images help us identify criminals. I'm not a criminal. So you have no powers to stop me from doing what I'm doing. It's even on the Metropolitan Police website. It's even on the Metropolitan Police's website. Freedom to photograph and film. Members of the public and the media do not need a permit to film or photograph in public places, and police have no power to stop them filming or photographing incidents of police personnel. This is all public information available on the police website.
At what point did I ask you to stop filming or stop taking photos of the police station?
Well, what I'm doing is not antisocial behaviour, it's called journalism.
Under the Anti-Social Behaviour Crime and Policing Act of 2014, you could be causing people harassment, alarm or distress.
Could, but I'm not.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Because I'm in minding my own business.
From the station, you're taking photographs of them. How do you know how they're feeling about the fact that you're recording them and we don't know where they're doing?
Their feelings is not my concern.
Well, it is. If you're causing them any harassment, alarm, distress, you are
which I'm not.
directly causing a complete affliction to this.
Does that like come under Section 5 or something?
No, I just told you that. So it's the Anti-Social Behaviour Crime and Policing Act of 2014. We're requiring your details under the Police Reform Act 2002 for antisocial behaviour because of you taking photographs of officers.
Because of standing outside a police station conducting journalism.
You were taking photographs.
And you know exactly what I'm doing. You can see all my equipment. You know exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. It's as simple as that.
Provide your details.
I have not committed antisocial behaviour to anybody. I'm minding my own business on the street as a journalist, creating a story. That's exactly what I'm doing.
At this time, if you are refusing your details, you could be liable to arrest.
And you could be liable to a nice lawsuit. Did you know in the past 4 years?
You're welcome to make a complaint and go down that path if you want to. If you think that anything that we've said or anything we're doing.
In the past 4 years, there's been over £30 million paid out.
Is that what you're asking?
No.
Are you just after money for discovery?
I'm explaining to you. In the past 4 years, there's been over £30 million paid out in unlawful arrests and out of court settlements for you doing exactly what you're doing now, which is a part of what my story is about.
We've explained to all the legislation and why we're here. All we're asking for is your details.
And I've explained to you exactly what I'm doing, and I don't believe I'm engaged in antisocial behaviour whatsoever.
A lot of people don't believe they're committing crimes when they are committing crimes.
I know I'm not committing a crime. I'm not committing antisocial behaviour.
Your details are under a specific act, a crime. You do not provide us those details, sir. So at the moment, you could be committing an offence.
I don't believe I am committing an offence.
You don't have to believe it. I'm explaining it to you.
And as I said, a lot of people don't think they're committing crimes by doing what they're doing. We've explained to you why we're here and why we require your details. It's a perfectly reasonable request. We're not asking you to do anything abnormal or unusual.
If you're a journalist, sir, have you got a business card?
I have, yes.
Is it possible to see one of those business cards?
No. I've got one in my pocket. I've got a media card in my pocket. Am I obliged to show it to you?
Yes.
Am I obliged to show it to you?
Yes. Exactly what my arresting for.
The police officer in the background says, yes, what exactly am I arresting him for? So you can hear the conversation. He's on the radio to his sergeant, who doesn't like the fact that I won't give them my name and address. They've tried using the excuse that I recorded people leaving the police station, none of which has made a complaint. There's no complaint of antisocial behaviour, so it's clear the police are just abusing Section 50.
Now, no, I'm not here to sue the police, but it looks like I will be.
Okay, sir. Do you want to do it?
No,
So it's 1557 at the moment. You're under arrest under Section 50 of the
Thank you very much.
Saying provide your details when required to do so by a police constable.
Yeah.
You do not have to say anything. You may have a defence to the questions.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything you do say may be given as evidence. Okay. The necessity for your arrest is to ascertain your name and address. As soon as we've ascertained that, we'll be able to potentially de-arrest you, sir. Thank you very much.
You don't want me waiting to just put this in the bag there?
Of course, yeah, I'm not going to be that much of an arse.
Right, and can you also...
I'll be completely cooperative with you.
Right, can you also say that I am registered disabled?
Okay,
and so, you know, I'm not going to run away, and I'm not violent or anything, so
We're not handcuffing you.
I prefer it if you didn't handcuff me, because I've got arthritis in my wrists.
We've got no reason to handcuff you. You've been perfectly polite with us. You're not being threatening in any way, shape or form, so I've got no reason to handcuff you.
Thank you for that.
Still got Section 32 though.
Yeah. Is that camera still recording? The one on your chest?
Did you tell me I had the right to remain silent?
I said, no, that's an Americanism. You have the right not to say anything.
Right, well then I have the right not to
You
say
do not
anything.
have to say anything. But
To say anything.
If you do not mention
Right. So I've got a right to silence then.
Are you going to still
stick that down for me.
refuse all details for us?
I don't believe I have to give you my details because I haven't committed anything
All
antisocial.
we're asking for is your details.
So I'm sure a solicitor will deal with.
Hands out your pockets for me, sir.
I'm sure a solicitor will deal with
I'm
that.
under Section 32 of PACE, okay?
Can you explain what that is?
I'll get off it.
Yeah, it's police constable's power of search on a detained person after arrest.
Right, I'm going to have to take this off you though and turn it off, okay?
Why you turn it off?
Because you're now under arrest. Ours are still on. Both of ours are still on. So everything's still being recorded.
Don't delete those because I
That's
requested.
fine. How do you stop it then without deleting the footage?
With a SARS request.
How do you stop it without deleting the footage then, so I don't accidentally do it?
Why are you shaking?
Sorry?
Why are you shaking?
Why am I shaking?
Yeah, why are you shaking?
And he's gone right at the end there.
Put that camera down, or we will tase you.
999, no.